Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the button or the little watermark in the corner. Thank you. So today we have the battle between Luna, which is Amazon's cloud streaming gaming service, and Xcloud, or otherwise known as Game Pass Cloud Service. They really need to rebrand it. I think Xcloud is the better name. Game Pass Cloud Service is not very good, but whatever. Xcloud, which is Xbox's slash Microsoft's game streaming services. So what I did is I played with both services on my phone because Xcloud doesn't have browser support yet or TV support, which Luna does have. I went into an in-depth review of Amazon's Luna, and for the video you can go here or in the description section. This was a way to compare both services. Luna is cheaper, it's $5 a month. You can also pay extra $15 a month for Ubisoft Plus service, which allows you to have access to Ubisoft's games, versus you have $15 a month, which is Xcloud service price. The difference with that is you not only get to play on the cloud, you get to play on your PC and your Xbox console. They have said that eventually they're going to have an app for TVs and also support for gaming in a browser. So one of the things I did to make sure that it was fair, I used my phone again, and I used it using my cell service. So I didn't use Wi-Fi. And the reason why I did that is because the service is supposed to be to play on the go, right? So technically, if you're on the go, the chances that you're going to be using Wi-Fi are a lot slimmer than using regular cell service. So that's what I went with. Let's get started with this battle. Now, I tested out the same game on Xcloud and on Luna. So I played Control. I'm more ahead on the game on Xbox than on Luna. But there were very interesting findings on how the games play and how long it takes to get into a game between the services. Let's see if it connects now. There we go. So now it's connected to my controller. And now we just gotta wait for the game to load. Now, when it came to game performance, when I was playing Control, as you can see here, Control looks and felt to me a lot smoother than it did on Xcloud. The games, besides that, felt pretty much the same when it came to how responsive the game was. When I press a button, the character did exactly what I wanted the character to do. There wasn't that much delay on the action or lag. There were a few stutters when I was playing Control on Luna, which wasn't the case when I played on Xcloud. Granted, I didn't have long sessions, but the amount of time that I ended up playing on each platform was about the same. I played about 20 minutes on each one, and I had 2 or 3 stutters in Luna, but short things where the game just kind of like chugged, like stopped and continued. But on Xcloud was smooth the whole time. I was also interested on seeing how constant it is for the services to get you into a game. So I tested out other games just going from the main menu. So if it was on Xbox, from the Xcloud menu to the game menu. So I did that on Forza 4, Gears 5, Halo Master Chief Edition, Rainbow Six. On Luna, I used Metro Exodus, Resident Evil Biohazard, Tacoma, and Grid to test again how long it took to go from the game page in Luna to the start menu on the game. How long it took on each platform is just incredible. For Control on Luna, this time was taken from like I said, the Luna menu to the game start menu. I wanted to account how long it takes for all the logos and all those things to come up. Now for Xcloud, I went from the main Xcloud menu to the beginning of the game start menu on control. 1 minute 37 seconds from the Xcloud menu to the game menu. And that's almost twice the amount of time it took to go from the Luna menu to the start of a game on Luna. It's incredible, the difference in time. Now, once we got into the game menu, I went ahead and started a game. So this is going to tell us how long it takes to go from the game menu to the start of an actual game. And once I did this, that whole process, again, I'm moving it fast, I'm moving it along for you. So the total amount of time that it took to go from the Xcloud menu to the start of a game on control, pretty much 3 times the amount of time that took for Luna to start a game. And this is the reason why I decided to test other games on Xcloud to see if this is something that is consistent with Xcloud versus Luna. Now, these other games, as you can see, didn't take as long to start on Xcloud. It looks that first-party games for Xbox start faster than third-party games. Now, obviously, Luna, none of these games are proprietary to Luna, but all these games, as you can see, start a lot faster than any of these other games do. So clear when it comes to starting a game from beginning, from menu to game start, it's a lot faster on Luna. The experience on that area is a lot smoother and user-friendly for Luna versus Xcloud. So as you can see, the amount of time that takes for a game on Xcloud to start from the Xcloud menu to game menu is longer than the amount of time it takes for Luna to bring up a game and doing the same thing. So this shows that Luna is better suited to start a game. You won't have to wait as long. It'll be a lot faster for you to go from menu to game start, just like that. Now, of course, this is something that Microsoft needs to work on, because if they want to be the leaders that they seem to want to be, they cannot continue having a service that is so slow to start a game. So which one's better? Xcloud, Game Pass streaming service, or Amazon Luna? Well, that depends. If we're talking about value and amount of games to play, Game Pass is the place to be. There's nothing right now that can beat what Game Pass can offer. If we're talking about smoothness, use, and how fast you can get in and out of games, then definitely Luna. Luna is much, much better at that than Xcloud is. There's no contest. You've seen the numbers. But it's hard to recommend a service that doesn't have as many games to play, when the whole point of having the service is to play games. That is why you're paying the money, right? To be able to play as many games as you can on the go. And for that, Xcloud is the clear winner here. Now, Microsoft shouldn't sit on their accomplishments and just kind of let be things as they are because they're having a lot of people subscribe to the service. The fact that it takes over 3 minutes to get into a game is just unacceptable when you have a company that can do it in a minute. Microsoft needs to really look at the competition and improve and work and make their services work just as good as Luna's work, if not better. What do you think about this review, Xcloud versus Luna? Do you have a preference? Have you used either service? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.